You called his left hook the bullshit left hook, Danny Garcia.
Well, I'm going to call it bullshit because here, first of all, if you're hitting guys like Rod Soccer with the left hook, if you're hitting guys like Brandon Ríos with the left hook and you're knocking them out, what do you think Shawn's doing to those guys with the left hook? He's doing the exact same thing. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hear this other little dumb, stupid stuff like, you know, he's trying to pump himself up to believe that he's some one-punch artist, man. I'm a one-punch artist if you give me a guy that can't box anymore, a guy that's ruined himself, or another guy that came up 3 or 4 weight classes. Come on. Rod Soccer came up from like 125 or 130 or something, and you on fight night, you're 155, 160 pounds. Yeah, you're going to kill a guy like that. And Brandon Ríos hadn't been Brandon Ríos for a long time. And everybody knows that Brandon Ríos had trouble outside of the ring with alcohol and drugs and things like that. Those things play a big factor in you being able to take a punch. So if that's the guy you're telling me you're blasting out and you're this crazy knockout killer because you did that, well, okay, so be it. But then even if you look at Amir Khan was really in the lead, winning that fight easily, no problem at all. And you catch Amir Khan with a good punch, this is true. But we know a lot of people catches Amir Khans with good punches, and it's usually over with. That happens to Amir. So, you know, I'm going to call it bullshit because you're hitting people that don't have the ability to take that punch and bring one back. You hit this kid with that punch, he's coming right back. And the problem you're going to incur in that situation is he's not throwing one back. So it's one punch for Danny compared to 4 or 5 for us. And after we throw 4 or 5, he's coming with another series of punches and another series of punches. So you go ahead and write that one down, Danny. If you haven't noticed yet, we have a first, second, and third series of punches that we work on all the time. Over 10 years, we've been working on that. A first, second, and third. Don't forget, you were sitting at U.S. Nationals fighting at 132 pounds, and he was dropping guys like Danny Jacobs at 165.
Do you think Shawn's power is underrated?
Listen, we might lose some when we go down. But Alexander Usyk lost to Shawn Porter. Danny Jacobs lost to Shawn Porter. Demetrius Andrade, Shawn Porter. Edwin Rodriguez, National Golden Glove champion, U.S. champion, returning both times. Returning as champion, National Golden Gloves, Shawn beat him. Returning as U.S. champion, Shawn beat him. So we got the ability to beat big guys, and we don't have no problem fighting a guy at 147 pounds and feeling like we can take what they got and give them what we got. We got no problem with that. I know for a fact that guys like a Danny Garcia, who was sitting at in a U.S. tournament at 132 pounds, couldn't believe that this little guy was beating all of those guys at 165. And there's no way in hell he would have stepped in the ring with those guys. No way.